Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment, where you about to get that live, that real, non-biased review on Zack Snyder's Justice League.
The Snyder Cut.
Ow! If you guys don't know who I am, I'm J3.
And it's your boy, the fire starter himself, Sable Rocks.
What up, dog? We back once again.
Every time.
Snyder Cut. We watched this movie, bro.
Man, we stayed up late, tired, but we got it done. And I just got to say, man, did that just happen?
That happened.
Did that just happen?
That happened.
I got to eat all my words, bro. I think that just happened.
What's your flavor that you're eating? Atomic fire. What is it? Mild.
Pride, wrongness, doubt. It's just awful.
Well, I'm glad I got off that train a long time ago, and I was like, hey, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Let's roll.
Happened, bro. I think we just sat up there and watched the greatest DCEU movie. Just like that.
Well, y'all gonna find out in this review. So me and Sabe talked about it. You're not just gonna get a review. No, you're gonna get a spoiler review because it's been 3 years and 4 hours. I want to talk about this movie. I don't want to talk about the cinematography and stuff. No, I want to talk about the movie.
It's the only way to do it because we have to compare it to what we saw before. So it's like we got to get into these scenes and what they changed, what they did better. So it's got to be a spoiler review.
Yeah, we got to spoil it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
If you're new to the channel, we like to review movies a little different. We talk about the good, we talk about the bad. Then we sometimes just go have fun with the movie, and then we give a grade. That's one of those times.
Yeah,
fun to have fun with this thing.
A lot of fun.
Like you said before, you had some doubts. I had doubts. You know what I mean? I'm human.
I feel like I was in a bad relationship with the DCEU. It was just coming home whipping my ass every day. I cleaned up. Damn, like what?
Get your ass in that room.
What did I do?
So, what we starting with, good or bad?
Let's start with the good.
The good. Okay.
Keep it positive right now. I'm on that, feeling that energy.
All right, word. Let's go right to the source, man. Zack Snyder.
That man did it. All right, so I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
I thought he was just Monday night quarterbacking, bro. Like you help film a movie, some guy come in there to finish it due to unforeseen circumstances, and it kind of bombs. And of course, well, that's not my vision. That's what I would say if I helped make a bad movie too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you bluffing, bro. Just take your L and move. He's like, no, that movie this. I was supposed to have this. I had so much to show you. And the fans, the Snyder cult, they kept coming and they kept coming. They kept coming and they got it done. Now, a lot of people think that he shot all this movie within that short period of time. No. He only shot 30 minutes worth of new footage. The rest of this was just already on the cutting floor, raw, and no composite art done. So when he said he had a better cut, that man wasn't lying.
That pie was thick.
I gotta tell him. I didn't think he was lying, but maybe he's over exaggerating or starting to save face so that he don't lose the faith of these studios. He had a better movie.
But I'm gonna be personal with it, man. Zack Snyder is known for making cuts.
You have explained that to me.
So a lot of people, based off of little knowledge that they have, they don't know his archive. Every movie, like Loki, he drops, he has a director's cut, and then he has an ultimate director's cut. I watched Watchmen in theaters. When I bought Watchmen, I got the director's cut.
But did you get the ultimate director's cut?
Once it got on 4K.
Okay.
So it went from 2 hours and like 40 minutes to 3 hours and like 35 minutes to a 4-hour film. So I know he does these things with full-length feature film, footage, all that jazz, complete movie. So when he said it, let it happen. Am I asking for it? No. But guess what? It's free. Let's roll. Zack Snyder's directing in this movie was on point.
Phenomenal.
God damn it.
Phenomenal.
He did it, bruh. He showed me what I wanted to see the whole time. I just want to see superheroes be superheroes.
He literally fixed every single thing, every gripe that I had with the first movie. And I don't want to put this as like he's better than Weed. No, because if this movie had to be 2 hours, would it have been good? This show goes to show they needed it. It should have been 2 movies from the jump.
Should have just been a 4-hour film.
Yeah,
You just got intermission.
Or that. But yeah, it couldn't have been done in 2 hours. So I'm glad this happened. We would have never got it. One
of the best experience watching this movie, man. Zack Snyder's. I dig the idea of putting in 4.3.
4.3, yeah.
It gave it a new vibe to it, a new style to it. I really enjoyed the this film. He showed us how to use characters, how to bring groups together. Because James Wan was probably the only director out right now that really know how to utilize multiple. Him and James Gunn, how to really utilize multiple characters on scene together.
I agree to that.
Like completely, because we see the Avengers, the Russos, and all that. I honestly believe they don't really know how to utilize multiple characters, and everybody in this movie got their time.
Everybody.
It took 4 hours, but goddamn it, at the end of this movie, you understood who these characters were, and you got a chance to actually, truly, honestly choose your favorite hero.
That chapter formula really worked. I like that because it's like, okay, well, this is what we're getting. That it kind of kept the movie on track. It wasn't jumping all over the place.
I will say this: Zack Snyder has given us the greatest fight scene in superhero history, in my opinion, and that's Man of Steel, Zod versus Superman.
Shit, I would say he did it again in this movie.
He ain't topped that, but I will say this: he gave us the greatest superhero TV series ever. Nothing is topping this right now, bro.
Yeah, I can't lie.
You gave me full-length movie quality actors on TV. Yeah. Cause this ain't a movie. This is a series.
This was a show.
It's a show.
We just binge watched it.
Zack Snyder, what's up, bro? Thank you. I appreciate that.
I am pleased. Do it again.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get into this cast, bro.
Oh my God. So right off the bat, y'all know y'all seen my Wonder Woman 84 review. A lot of people was telling me I was hating, I was this, I was that. No, you're wrong. This is the Wonder Woman that I wanted to see in that movie, and I didn't get it. Mm-hmm. Zack Snyder gave me what I never knew I needed to see. 300 with WNBA players, and I loved it. His passion, he loved the Amazons. I can't wait for him to get his hands on Wonder Woman 3. If I'm going to get this, give me that warrior, that mythology, that what? Sword fighting and arrows.
Blood,
yes, bro. Like, I can't wait. She wasn't sitting down having coffee and none of that, bro. She was out here being a warrior, putting in work.
And what I really loved about it was, because there's two type of Wonder Womans. It's the Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, okay.
Sony Spider-Man, MCU Spider-Man, right?
Okay.
Patty Jenkins Wonder Woman is more compassionate, love-based. That's where her power stands. Zack Snyder is more on a Xena warrior princess.
Yes.
I'm nice, but I'll kill you if I have to.
Yes, and that's what I wanted, bro. That's my Wonder Woman, bro. That's my Justice League Wonder Woman that I grew up watching.
Wonder Woman was like that in the first Wonder Woman movie.
And who else was in the first Wonder Woman movie? Snyder.
Right. This blend is what we need. That lovey-dovey stuff, screaming at wind and stuff, is not popping. The way she handled certain situations and how she got things done is what made me smile as a fan of Wonder Woman, because this is what I grew up on, and now people are able to see it. I love what they did with Wonder Woman.
I love it, bro. This is the greatest incarnation of Wonder Woman in a live screen.
Zack Snyder was able to utilize these actors' weaknesses and their strengths. If you're not such a great dialoguist actor, then he kept your dialogue minimum and gave you action.
Okay.
I love it.
And I think that's exactly what he did with Gal. Like, he was like, man, don't talk enough. Just fight. And it worked, and I love it.
I love it. So let me get on. I got a guy.
I was just finna ask.
Ezra Miller has redeemed himself as the Flash in my eyes.
Okay.
Yes, he is not a true Barry Allen. He's more of a Bart Allen to me. But goddammit, at least he ran straight. His legs were not broke. They made logical sense of his speed. He ran on friction. That's why he glide through, and he didn't have to ice skate. Yeah, he did his little maneuvers through, but goddammit, he was fun. He was rich. He took care of business when he needed to. I'll talk about it on my bad, but he took care of business when he needed to.
Okay.
But for the most part, I had a lot of fun with the Flash, and I'm glad they gave him the depth he needed. They didn't take away from him like they did on the previous Justice League, where they gave him disability. They said he was like autistic or something like that.
Little weirdo stuff.
And he didn't have friends, and he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that, and they just made him weird. He touched Wonder Woman, jumped off. This one, nah, he was like, yo, you think Wonder Woman, I got a chance, bro? That's what Barry Allen them would do. That's what Bart Allen would do. You know, like, yo, I'm the Flash, baby. He had his confidence.
Yes.
That's the word.
He was a learning Flash. Like, he wasn't like too immature or scared to do nothing. He was like, okay, I'm brave enough to do it. Just know I've never done it before.
He didn't push. he moved and he did his thing and he saved the day. I love it.
Yeah, I was down for it too.
Who's next?
But before we move on, I just want to say, like, I didn't have an issue with him in the first movie because to me, he was in one of my favorite scenes.
I don't know you.
But I've never been a Flash guy like that, though.
Right.
To defend myself. But I
really don't know you.
He was better in this movie. Oh, I can't wait to see him in another movie, but I hope they keep him.
Oh yeah, he got his. I'm more excited for his movie now than ever.
I think they're doing Flashpoint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Who we got next?
Let's go right for it, bro.
Aquaman.
Woo! Booyah! Yeah. I was so tired of that in the first movie, and they chopped that down. I think he did like maybe once or twice, but it was cool. They gave me a post-Aquaman movie, Aquaman, because this does take place before his movie, correct?
No,
because his brother's still king.
It takes.
So it's like, oh dang, he can't have his real suit or his real trident. Yes, how they gonna do this? They found a way.
Yeah.
He was like going around taking care of the little seaport towns, and I love the aspect of him because it was just showing like, okay, well, what have you been doing while you haven't been in Atlantis?
I just want to know. He's another character. Little dialogue, more action.
Yes,
I love it. Jason Momoa is not the strongest when it comes to dialogue. He's not. He's more of a look, a fear situation.
Is he a look? Oh my God, that's Aquaman right there.
Yeah, no homo. He's handsome and he's huge. I met him, man. He's big. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you look at him and say, damn, can I be like you? Like, right. It's like that. You know what I mean?
I think he should be a little bit more of a dirty blonde. I think his hair is too dark. Sometimes I would love to see more.
Love it.
Yeah, that's it. That's just it.
Love it. You know what I mean?
It's my only gripe.
So, that's why I keep doing that. I keep over my iPad. But the way Jason Momoa came in, you know, I like the scenes. The only thing about Jason Momoa character, and it's a nitpick, was like, but Zack Snyder's clever because he did it for the ladies. I was kind of like, dude, if you take your shirt off again to swim, like, every time you get in the water, let me take this shirt off and show these muscles. Yeah.
Can't swim with my shirt on.
Let me feel like shit, bro.
I need to hit some push-ups.
I looked at myself. Let me take my shirt off. I'm glad I was in here by myself. Like you can watch this movie with your girl and she'd be like,
why you don't look like that?
Yeah, like, let me turn this shit off. I ain't no superhero. You know what I mean? Okay, so Jason Momoa is cool. Cyborg.
Let's talk about Cyborg.
Ray
Fisher got so much hate for being like a trash character. And he was my man. They took all these parts out. I'm like, hey, shut up, Ray Fisher. You don't know what you're talking about. Wrong. They made him a character. Now, part of the my little gripes about the original movie was, hey, man, how you going to introduce two new characters and then tell a story at the same time? Which didn't work. And I was like, dang, well, how they going to do it? It's going to be like a whole hour worth of him. I'm looking at this 4 hour time. I'm like, no. They just gave him a little bit more time. That's all he needed. And I'm going to give credit to Zack Snyder for that, fam. They gave me everything you needed to know about Cyborg to let you understand his powers without a whole movie. The exposition with the voice recorder. He's like, look, you're going to have all of cyber world at the tip of your fingers, bro. You're going to be able to launch nukes with a thought. You're going to be able to manipulate currency and finances like his child plays. Like, okay, so like how he's moving through. And then that one scene, it taught you like anything cybernetic or anything virtual or data, he can manipulate and access as if it's nothing. I like that. They gave you his whole power breakdown without a movie.
Yes. And
in that one scene where he gave that lady some money.
And Cyborg had the deepest, most fulfilling. He was the heart of the movie for me.
He was. Secretly the heart. Secretly the center.
Yeah, and the red in the middle of his chest was the subliminal of that. He had the most depth as far as we felt him the most.
The most depth and growth of anybody.
And it worked. You know, Ray Fisher is a Broadway actor, and Zack Snyder knew how to utilize that. Give him the dialogue.
I still wanted more, but I got enough.
He gave him the dialogue. He gave him the speech. He gave his situation the time. It was beautiful. You know, we got to see his mother, the love he was a hero before he became Cyborg. Yeah. And they just broke him down so well. Ray Fisher did a phenomenal job in this movie. I'm glad he got his time in this film. Dope.
All you Ray Fisher haters need to apologize, bro, because he wasn't lying. He did have some good parts in the movie, and here they are.
Hey, it was dope. Who we got next, bro?
Henry Cavill, man, they fixed that annoying mustache, the scourge of my existence as an artist that bothered me the whole time in Justice League. I can completely tell where they didn't add the proper textures or composite it properly or add the right pinpoints to move his mouth. I hated it. It was like,
took it out the whole movie.
Every time I saw it, it was like my back itch. Like, it's just in the middle, just
Because when you create, that's what you know.
Yes. And I loved it. So now we got to see Superman. We got to mourn him a little bit more. We got to see, how the world affected him. And it made a little bit more sense when he came back. He wasn't just evil. They was explaining, he doesn't quite know what's going on. And he got triggered by Cyborg. Like, that kind of bothered. He just come back and he's evil. I don't know anything. Let me attack everybody.
Because he was low-key on some, remember her. I don't know these three guys.
Right.
Why are they looking at me?
It's like, then he see Batman like, I think I remember you. Yeah,
and that's something we trying to kill me, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Henry Cavill is another character. Little talk, more Superman.
Yes.
Zack Snyder knew what he was doing, bro. He
bro.
hooked him up, man.
He waited to the right moment to give it back. It didn't just, now let's go and resurrect Superman. No, they wasn't even trying. They didn't even think it was possible. The movie waited to the perfect point for them to realize, like, look, we know about the Mother Box, we know about Steppenwolf, but we cannot stop him. I ain't never seen nobody strong as him. Well, we got the one guy. Then it's like, how can we bring him back? It was perfectly paced.
Yeah. Henry Cavill did a real good job. Excuse me, when him joining the team, it worked. And that's just Zack Snyder. He really put it together. He knew how this team was supposed to work, and you could tell he had this idea since day one. It really blended in well. At this point, I'm ready to see if they're going to give us another Superman, because I'm one of those individuals like, Henry Cavill got to go, because you're wasting too much time, bro. Like, he's getting older, man. I want to see the Superman. We're not getting Superman. Now, with what they have given us and with this character, it's more depth. They gave us a lot of Easter eggs about him, which I'm a little worried about because it reminded me a lot about Superman Returns. So, but for the most part,
I don't know, man,
the power set was on point.
Yeah, but it looked like they trying to set up an injustice.
That's what I'm saying. So, but Henry Cavill was tight.
He will.
Now I got to go to my boy.
Our boy.
Yeah,
Batman's my favorite DC superhero.
He's not a superhero. That's how I know you're not a Batman fan.
No, he is a superhero.
He doesn't have any powers.
Shut up.
Batman's my favorite DC, my favorite comic book hero. The Flash is my favorite superhero.
He's a genius. He
has
genius level intellect.
Yeah. Albert Einstein is not a superhero.
He technically is a villain because he created the atomic bomb, but okay, you're right about that.
Anywho,
helped create it.
Batman, Ben Affleck, man, came back once again. I was very excited to see him, seeing what they did with his scenes. I still want a young Batman, no lie.
Yeah, like, don't give me a 20-year veteran Batman where Jason Todd is already dead. No, come on, man. Why you even do me like that?
But the way they utilized him,
perfect.
It worked. His size, his speed, what he brought to the table, his intellect, it was really on another level. Because when he was watching his fight scenes and he's going against parademons, he ain't as spry as it used to be, bro.
I like that.
He's like, oh shit,
he look a little stiff. He not flipping around. He's like, no.
Yeah.
I never had a problem with Batman in the original. I felt there was too much Batman. So now I got the same amount of Batman, if not more, but the movie is more spread out. It's shared.
Yeah.
So now I have the perfect amount of Batman.
Perfect amount of Batman.
And I like that he was like more of like a leadership role instead of just some brute going in there beating stuff up. He's like, no, I'm trying to put this team together. I'm the thinker.
And Batman can do that. Technically, we know, from our traditional ways of growing up with comic books, Superman's that guy. People respect Superman is the beacon. They're like, Superman wants me, I'm in.
You didn't have a Superman, though.
You didn't have a Superman, so you got to do a Batman.
Yep.
And I love the fact that, like I said, once again, Zack Snyder brought this group together on a perfect note, and it really worked. It played out well. And I am excited to see if they're going to come out with a part 2 or part 3. Because what I did years ago, I took my biased ideas on what I grew up on and say, this is Zack Snyder's version. As long as it's good, you got me. And this right here, my friends, was a good superhero treat.
An amazing treat, fam.
Like, it came to a point after watching it, I wanted to watch it again, but I was too exhausted.
Yeah.
I knew I would crash at least by the 6th part.
what's crazy is like, man, DC be so hit or miss. Like I said in our trailer reaction, I was really ready for this to be mediocre, but just slightly better, and I was like completely floored with how wrong I was. Like this was a great breath of fresh air for the DCEU, and I think it might have revitalized a little bit, gave people some more faith into it. If they could just give Snyder the chance, give Snyder the keys now, bro. Let him run with it.
Well, I'll say this before we get into our bad.
Okay.
Right? No matter how you slice this cake, Zack Snyder, LeBron James, the superhero genre. The reason why is because you grew up watching this movie. Your visuals, your dialogues, your costume designs, your thought process evolved watching this movie. Because after, like you said, this is the Wonder Woman I wanted, right?
We all wanted this Wonder Woman. You know you did.
We're going to talk about scenes because we're going to talk about the bad and we're going to talk about the scenes. But you can't go back after this.
No.
Wonder Woman has to deliver because they didn't show us just a warrior. They showed us women empowerment. We saw little girls wanting to be like this. Wonder Woman ran in and beat the fuck out of everybody. Excuse my language, but she did.
An efficient military force of fit women.
Wow.
I need that whole movie now. I need that whole movie.
You're not built like the other Amazons, kind of like a god. Like it's like, bruh, Steppenwolf, the fierce, but he wants to be proven again from Darkseid. Darkseid got so much power, niggas rolling over like, yo, Darkseid, please forgive me. No, you've been trying to betray us, bro. You weak. No, he's not gonna, bro. Just the dialogue, just the vibe of which is so beautiful. LeBron James, the superhero genre. Marvel has to take it to another level now. It's not shooting on Marvel. What I'm saying is, after seeing this type of stuff, because Endgame, Infinity War bumped it up. That changed the game too. Yeah. That was kind of like the Magic Johnson era or Michael Jordan era. It changed. It was like, oh, snap, it could be done. You could bring a whole universe together. Okay, cool. Changed the whole game. But then LeBron James it on a technical violence type of way.
Can't nobody beat him right now in designing these superhero fight scenes. That man gets it.
He gets it. So all the little pew pew. No. You have to be able to bring that to the screen.
They should just hand Snyder the X-Men universe.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just in general. I just think that the directors and the writers now realize that you can go this route now.
Wake up,
because movies in general are going to change, bro. Like you have it where now we're going to get a Snake Eye G.I. Joe film. They can take it there now. We about to get Mortal Kombat.
Did we just get blood in the PG-13 DC movie though?
Well, television series. I think it was M or something. I don't know, 13, 14 something.
Okay.
TV. 14.
I'm just saying like that lets you know like, hey, see these kids, you can show some blood and it ain't super violent.
Bro, it worked. If I'm Wonder Woman, I sock you, you're going to bleed.
Fam, I can't wait till we get to these scenes.
Bro, so that right there was dope. Junkie XL came back. And the music, to me, works for this movie. It works for the scenes. It just works. I adored it.
Okay, so we talked about the good, man. So let's get to the bad.
The bad. Don't.
So I've already admitted that Snyder is clearly better at doing action scenes, but I think his weakness is dialogue. I think the dialogue in this movie is weaker than it was in the DC original movie. So it wasn't as funny, and it didn't need to be funny, but in scenes where Snyder was trying to be funny, he wasn't funny.
Right.
At all. So I think you should have just stayed away from the jokes completely if that was the case.
Got you.
That's one of my minimalist gripes. Another one was I just hated that one scene that didn't work where they had Flash just zipping around being annoying. That bothered me so much.
That's why I said he's more of a Bart. He was more of a Bart Allen. The Flash you wanted that was gonna be more mature is Barry.
Yeah.
Bart Allen's a kid.
Okay.
Wally, they say Wally's a kid, but this ain't kid Wally. The grown-up Wally is way more tame. He still have fun, but we all know Hal Jordan is he's the douchebag. He's the Joker. Barry Allen is the cool one. Like he's mellow. Okay. He might say something like, "Wow, this is crazy," but I feel like the reason they did that is because the way Cyborg was portrayed as very dark and growing into himself, you have to have some type of comedy relief. So I'm okay with it.
Okay. I get
At least gave me a Flash.
I didn't say it was like, oh, it broke the movie.
No.
It's just like, if I got to go with somewhere bad, that's where I have to go with it.
So one of the bads for me was the CG. I understand. I get it. We're coming back. We are able, we're showing his true version, and some of the CG was not complete. I get it. But a lot of scenes did kind of throw out the situation where you see Wonder Woman in the background, Batman in the background. They look kind of jiggly and stuff like that. It hit on that note. It was like, okay, I see it. The CG was bad on certain parts, but out of a 4-hour film, it was very mild.
Okay.
What else you got that's bad?
Man, I can't really talk about it until we get to the
Scenes?
scenes. Yeah.
Word.
That's about it. Just the base movie. I don't have a lot of bad. I loved this movie.
I adored it too. I got some more bad.
Okay.
One of the bads for me, it was like when you're talking about the dialogue and the story.
Yeah.
The story has a lot of weak points, and granted, I feel that even though it was a great 4 hours, certain stuff could have low-key been knocked off. Like, you didn't even need it. Like, it was like, it felt like they were pulling it. They were drawing it out. Like, and I understand when you're dealing with a vision, I get it because you have it, you're set, this is how I want it done. I get it. But I do feel like a lot of scenes felt like fillers. And it were fillers that I didn't need. Like, when what's his name? When Aquaman was over there looking at the first king, and then boy comes, what's his name? The Green Goblin.
Okay.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe comes, and then he's like, "You're the king," and all this like this. It was at that point I was like, I just like to sit here real quick.
You know why I liked that scene? Because remember in the original cut, they were like talking underwater in some like little fish language.
Yeah.
In this scene, it establishes when Atlanteans talk, they make an air bubble underwater.
Right.
That was dope.
No, it was the idea that the scene could have been cut out. Like, I felt like it wasn't needed.
Yeah.
I felt like it wasn't needed.
Well, you know why? Because it had to establish, like, I know where to find you now.
But I think where it does for me is that I already seen Aquaman.
Okay.
So it's kind of like
and you got to catch yourself like, no, this is before Aquaman. This is before
That's
Aquaman.
why I like talking out loud. I take it back. Because it's like, once you see Aquaman, it's like, okay, I get it now. I know his mom's not dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand all. So, yeah, damn, man, I wish this movie came out in 2017.
Yeah, because if we didn't have that scene, it's not established. Well, how do they know where to find Aquaman if he's all over the world all the time?
Yeah, true. That's my, hey.
Yeah, but I get
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Hey,
yeah.
I seen the light in a review, bro. That's dope, man. I seen the bubble.
Because I love William Dafoe.
Bro,
being biased.
man, I wish no, it ain't. He's a phenomenal actor, bro.
Phenomenal.
And I would have loved to see him be the Joker back in the day. Granted, Jack Nicholson's my dude, but goddamn,
we still can, bro. Don't play him like that. We still can with makeup and de-aging. It can still happen.
At least voice him. Give him that.
I think he hasn't he?
He's a Green Goblin, bro. But Mark Hamill has voiced the Hobgoblin.
That might be what I got confused with.
He did the Joker and the Hobgoblin, same voice. But it's not a lot of bad in this movie.
It's not.
As far as, I ain't gonna call it a movie, it's a show. It's not a lot of bad when it comes to, it's more of nitpicking.
Yeah, you have to.
It's a nitpicker. It's not a direct bad. We already know, well, I knew. I wasn't expecting Oscar-winning dialogue.
No.
I wasn't expecting an Oscar-winning script.
No.
All I wanted to see was violence.
And you got it.
And superheroes.
And you got it.
Shining at their peaks.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder gave me what I wanted.
Yes.
I don't want to see too much love. I don't care for it. I've dealt with it since the early age of Superman. Dipping into, even in X-Men. Jean. Gosh. Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Damn. Elektra. Okay. You know what I mean?
I think that's why, personally, I don't even like superhero movies where they have a love interest, because the studio keep making them do that. Every hero don't need a love interest, bro.
Sometimes they just a player, baby. That's why Blade is dope. Even though Blade had a love interest, bro, it was more like she
wasn't
looked
even
good.
A real love interest, bro. It was, I need you to fix these serums for me.
She just looked good. I'm feeling her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, the bad to really nitpicks. Like, for instance, a nitpick for me, I'll just go on a couple nitpicks. The nitpick for me was the black suit.
Yeah, they should have explained it.
They should explain it. Like, why'd he choose this suit? Because in the original comic book, he used that black suit to absorb solar energy because he was weakened. But obviously, when he came back, he was a full-blood Superman.
Ain't nothing changed.
Ain't nothing changed. Like
the black suit retains the UV rays faster.
So they didn't explain it, but maybe Zack Snyder like, shit, you should know by now.
Maybe.
Hey, it's been over 20 years. That's your fault.
Maybe they left that scene on the cutting floor too.
Bro, nah. See, now when this movie get dropped, you know it's gonna be an ultimate cut.
Who knows? They can explain it. We can be wrong right now.
They're gonna explain it, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be an ultimate cut edition.
Use the black suit to help you catch up faster. You've been out for months.
I thought some of the costume designs, but that's a nitpick because after you seeing Arthur in Aquaman, you're like, God damn, he had that suit. Now he's on back. It's kind of like a backtrack, but it's kind of like just use it as we're watching deleted footage.
Okay, I love that they weren't afraid to show some Wonder Woman
cheek, booty cheek.
I don't want to go that far, but yeah,
they did.
They'd have to cover up with some full bodysuit armor.
They showed it all, bruh. And I like that. I like the fact he gave the male audience sex appeal and he gave the female audience also sex appeal.
For every time Jason Momoa took his shirt off, it was a little bit of Gal Gadot cheek when she bent over. Just a little bit. Just a teeny.
And her dresses were phenomenal. Very, very exotic. So was the Amazons.
The finest
I want to
NBA players you've ever seen.
Yeah.
That sexy ass power forward.
So that's the good and the bad, I guess.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of bad. Like, I could be extra, but it's like, fam, this movie wasn't even supposed to happen. They not supposed to be at Steppenwolf and Darkseid already. So it's already rushed. So any bad I gotta say about that, it's just.
But it wasn't rushed, because that's how Darkseid came in Superman the animated series. I mean,
yeah, but we weren't supposed to get. We don't even know who the Flash or Cyborg is yet, but we fighting Darkseid.
That's the whole point. Remember on Justice League, they went against the White Martians on some random shit.
Okay.
They just put a team together.
Yeah, but in the cinematic universe where you have a successful, proven formula to follow, y'all was rushing trying to get y'all Endgame and Infinity War.
But peep game. This formula that worked, his formula he did worked. It's not even considered a rush. This formula basically says you should know by now.
No, man, but it's like still kind of rush. You don't kill Superman in his second debut.
Did they really kill him?
You know what I mean.
He alive.
If you gonna do that.
He dies at the end of the movie and comes back in the middle of the third movie. Is he really dead?
I guess he should have been. Like, I didn't get to feel the reason,
and I understand the reason why Zack Snyder did this, and I'm not okaying this. I'm on your side because I'm a traditional Superman fan. Okay. I love George Reeves. That's how I came into the Superman game. Black and white Superman.
Okay.
Right?
All right, I get you.
That's my sheet. But Zack Snyder was like, the way he did it, if you don't know by now, that's kind of on you to go do your own research to a degree. And that might be really effed up to certain audience members because they don't know. But for the most part, do people really care?
No, a casual not going to care anyway.
Exactly.
Keep it a whole buck.
And it still worked because people forget Superman is so powerful. If he was in the beginning of Justice League, is there really any need for the rest of them?
No, and I like that they did that. I like that they did.
That's why he did that.
No, can I say that? I like that they didn't make him struggle, bro. Let me tell you, when Superman showed up, there was no, it wasn't a fight. Like, he kind of gave it to Steppenwolf, but that's how it was supposed to be. Once he got the armor off, it was like, yeah, who are you? He was just
beating the shit in.
But
I forgot I'm good. Oh
no, and I like that too. This is a Superman that's coming back into his memory. So
bro,
now,
he blew the ice.
That was so cold. I'm not impressed.
Like, what is you doing, bro?
Fam, he lasered his horn off.
Dismantling his sheet, bro.
Our regular Superman would have never done that. So once all his morals come back, we gonna get him. But it was cool to just see a brutal, full first Superman in that moment. It worked,
bro. If he had went to Darkseid and went, come through that portal, come in right now.
I don't think our Superman ready for Darkseid yet.
Who knows? Ares was, but. But I'll say this. I like the way I don't it's his vision.
Okay.
Because I'm with you. I would have took some movies.
Yeah.
But it's his vision and it makes logical sense. If I put Superman in the movie, there's no need for the rest.
Yeah.
Because either Darkseid has to take Superman and take his mindset and make him bad. They could barely get through Steppenwolf. You know they ain't finna get through Superman. So now the movie's bad. Because they're going to struggle. Now you got to depower Superman and do another Martha.
And I don't want no depowered Superman, so I'm glad I got a full, raw, ruthless Superman coming through, giving it to Steppenwolf.
There you go. So Zack Snyder's vision was true to the characters to a degree.
Yeah, he came through, was like...
Because not one character, except for when they had to run and did... The funniest part of this movie is when they did their pose, their Avenger pose, and Batman was in a car. Everybody's like, yeah. Batman's like... That was the funniest... Bro, I laughed so loud when I saw that. It's like 3 a.m. I'm like cracking up. Like, bro, they was like... I was like, God damn, Batman, you could at least have the cape. Ben Affleck's landings was on point, bro. The big heavy feet.
It was a bunch of action scenes. You know, Snyder did his thing. You know, the movie is actually 30 minutes when you played it full time. It just had so many slow motion scenes. It was 4 hours.
I was in the Speed Force, baby. All right, let's get into some scenes, man.
Right off the bat, if y'all know, I love me some like Amazonian Wonder Woman, and I got exactly what I wanted, man. The opening scene that we saw with the Amazons trying to keep the mother box away, that scene was phenomenal. I can't stress how much I just, oh my God, you care. You read the books. The way they fight to the armor and the detail, you read the books. That's how I know you are the man for Wonder Woman 3.
I ain't gonna lie. Green Arrow can show up now because he's a better archer than they were.
I ain't gonna lie, they was missing a lot.
He was missing, bro. Green Arrow could come in. He would have died, but he could have came in this.
He would have helped a little bit before he died.
I think I hit him in a horn.
That was one of my favorite scenes. And then another one of my favorite scenes, the Wonder Woman scene, bro, when she was saving them hostages at the bank, and that dude took the gun and he shot, and I was, oh, he about to kill somebody. And she came in and stopped that one bullet, but then he switched to full auto. He turns. I was like, oh no, this is going to be a breaking moment for Diana. She's not going to be able to save everybody. He's going to kill a kid. No. She went in there and blocked every bullet, and they're doing lunges and stuff. And I was like,
I didn't know she can get it that low.
She
was like, yeah.
She got down. She was listening to some Megan Thee Stallion, bro. She was in there, bro. He emptied the clip and then saw he didn't hit nobody and looked at her like, oh no. She was like, yeah. Cling! All you saw was that explosion in that hat. I was like, yes, bro. This is the Wonder Woman that we deserve, bro.
Like in the old what was that when the TV show ended, like throw the typewriter in the paper and it just float. His hat did that.
All right, so give me 2 of yours.
All right. This scene right here brought a tear to my eye. And it wasn't a tear in my eye because it was a very fulfilling moment for me because I was right, and I've been right since Man of Steel, and I got crucified for years. Told me I was wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. If it was so true, that Zack Snyder would have came out and said it. Blah blah blah. You don't know what you're talking about. This is something that I seen. I dissected. I paid attention because I'm that goddamn good. Not tooting my horn, but goddamn it, I knew what I was talking about.
I can't vouch for you, bro. You was the only one that I knew saying that.
I was talking about motherfreaking Harry Lennox came in as the Martian Manhunter, the general, bruh. That dude, I knew it. And when I seen him show up, when he was Martha Kent, bruh, I was like, oh.
Did you expect him to be Martha Kent?
No, I didn't.
Nobody saw that coming. Like, oh shit, it ain't even her.
Thank you. I'm not crazy.
I thought you were. I was like, this nigga ain't.
It was like everybody's like, no, he can't possibly. No, he would have did. No, since Man of Steel, I was like, yo, the way the general was looking at Superman, like, bro, I could do that too. You ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? You still way behind the ears, bro. I'm hundreds of years old. I loved it.
You have been saying it since then,
bro.
You did call it.
And the Martian showed up.
You know what? You know why I think you knew? His voice. He sounded like the Martian Manhunter.
It was his eyes.
You think?
That's how I figured it out.
I think it's the voice because he got the voice. That's Martian Manhunter to me. When he talk about, I can see that.
But it was the eyes for me, man. Because when he was so invested in figuring out who Superman was, and then that last scene when he was like, your satellites, and he dropped them, and he was like, okay. And Superman went boom, and he was like, and he looked at the little general chick, and she was like all wet and shit. She was like, oh my God, he's a Superman. Yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm not impressed.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
It was that for me.
It was acting, man. And then I ended up running into him like a year or two later in the grocery store, and I was looking at his size. I was like, this nigga's the Martian Manhunter, bro. He's a really big guy.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, he's the and it works.
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
I just want to see him use his powers, but next time, I like the look, I like the design.
It's a nitpick. I would have loved to see if they was to extend the memorial scene when he went against Batman and them. I would have loved to see, because they couldn't beat him. Martian Manhunter was the one.
Show up and stop his fist for a second.
Stop his fist, and Superman's like,
"Why is he about to kill the Flash?"
And he's like, "What are you doing?" And then he tosses Superman, and then Lois pops up, or he turns into Lois or something. Like, I thought he was Lois. When she popped up, I was like, man, if that's Martian Manhunter, bro.
That would have been tight. Like, I got you. I'm in your head. Like,
because he wouldn't X-ray her. So, but that was really dope for me. Another good scene that I had that I really dug, bro. Are we going epilogue?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the scenes that I didn't like.
Okay, then I'm gonna go with mine.
Okay.
The epilogue. I said this before. I was like, yo, what they need to do in these movies is they need to introduce other characters within the movie at the end. Give them at least a 5 to 10 minute scene at the end to break down these characters. And the epilogue is not needed. What I love about it is Zack Snyder gave me a director's cut version. Because the epilogue would definitely have been in the DVD 4K content, special features. So he gave me the epilogue. This is a man who respects 4K Blu-ray DVDs, and as somebody that buys these things, I don't download. No, just someone who buys these things, I respect it because personally. When I buy this movie, I would have went to the epilogue. Okay. I would have went to it. And I like the fact that he gave me a Quentin Tarantino breakdown. Same thing we're talking about, Dick Tracy.
Okay.
Not no action, nothing happened. Two characters looking side by side, giving you everything. Batman breaking down at what he did to Harley and what he did to... God damn, that shit was raw.
Sure.
All right, yeah. Sure.
First of all,
you're not Macaulay Culkin in black and white. Sure.
Fam, that scene was trash, bro. I'm sitting here watching that scene. I felt nothing. First of all, I hated what you did to Deathstroke's hair with the mohawk. He looked retarded after I just seen him looking in his true dope self.
Yeah.
I loved that whole scene with him talking to Lex Luthor. I'm like, okay, even though I thought it was weird, why would Lex be in Arkham? Okay, whatever. Sure.
You know what's next door to Metropolis?
That shows I can't. Now it's like, oh no, we're not getting that Batman anymore.
You are. This is a dream of what can happen.
No, I thought it got scrapped because Ben Affleck got fired.
No, that's the whole point of the Flash's movie. This is the epilogue into Flash's film.
So I'm gonna get my Deathstroke and Flash film.
Deathstroke gonna be in Flash, bruh. This is why I said he broke down the movie. Because that's the same Flash that goes into the future.
Okay, but I'm not talking about the...
the past.
I'm not talking about the future Deathstroke. I'm talking about the one that showed up on that boat in his suit.
That's the present. That's the 2017 Flash. Deathstroke.
So you're telling me is I'm going to get my Joe Manganiello.
Yeah.
Fight my Ben Affleck Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
I heard that got scrapped.
Bro.
And when Ben Affleck
after the success of this, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for. Like,
man, that suitcase opened up like on Deal or No Deal, bro.
Yeah, y'all could keep Edward Batman,
bro. The way the epilogue when they showed Frank Miller's Batman, bro,
the Nightmare. Yeah.
As a fan, the epilogue is nothing but. It's the special features.
You know what it was for me? And we just gotta admit he needed to walk away and take this L. Jared Leto. No. Go home, Jared. You're drunk.
Which what?
When he was talking to Batman, that dialogue was supposed to be deep and epic. I felt nothing.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie. From what I seen in Suicide Squad and what I saw today, he gonna get better.
Jared Leto is a great actor. I don't know what source material they're giving him from. You are not. It is Joker, fam.
I think the problem is there's a lot of Jokers.
Okay.
And personally, He is not my favorite. Let's just
He's nobody's favorite.
some people might say that now.
Crazy. You need to see a doctor.
But that's why they're in Arkham. But the whole thing is I see his character developing.
He need to sit down with a comic book writer and be like, hey, you might want to bring this Joker to life because he's trying to find it himself and it's not working for me.
I see great things if they get rid of that flashy crap.
They got rid of the grill and the tattoos.
You get rid of that, and you give me, because I think one of the things is, because I understand what you're saying. I still love that Quentin Tarantino idea.
Okay.
But the thing that what I'm starting to realize is we have to see what he can do. We only saw the dialogue portion of it.
And I ain't gonna lie, he did not get a fair shake in Suicide Squad. Even though we hated him, he didn't get a fair shake. Because watching the trailer, you'd have thought the whole movie was about him, knowing he only had 10 minutes, if that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So now, if we get this future Joker, and then we get the Batman movie, we get this, we get that, who knows where it's gonna go? But I like the fact he had brown teeth, black teeth. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna brush your teeth out there, bro? The costume design was on point. He's crazy, but he's useful. Because he'll do what he has to do to get... Joker's a survivor, bro.
Yeah.
They basically took the survivor of the fit, bro. Those are the ones that's gonna survive.
I get that. But I don't know how good that movie's gonna be either. But overall, man, like...
The Flashpoint? Yeah. I mean, none of us know. I'm more...
Who's directing?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I'm more excited now for what's to come with the Flash and his Flashpoint.
I hope the Penguins are watching, and Penguins are what I call these suits that sit in these studios, make these decisions with not a creative bone in their body. I hope they can thank Snyder because he literally just fixed the DCEU with this movie. It ain't perfect, but it was broken before, and now it's no longer broken.
I agree. Like I said, he LeBron James the superhero genre. He LeBron James. It's changed. Blade can't be PG-13. You can't do it. You better show blood.
Yeah.
If you don't, you're gonna get. Oh
my
man.
God.
Where's Wesley Snipes?
Remember that scene where it shows Steppenwolf underwater and he was like fighting, and the blood was in the water. He cut one of the dudes in half. Then it showed Darkseid with the Omega beams. He like hit the dude behind him. He turns like bones in the water. I was like,
all right,
yes.
all right. What didn't you see? What in this movie that you didn't like, scene wise?
Man, it's literally just that ending scene only because I felt like it was trying to be deep and it didn't work, didn't execute. I'm a super stiffler for accepted designs. I did not like Deathstroke's mohawk in the nightmare scene. that bothered
No,
me.
I understand because as a fan of it, you're used to it. It's like they gave
he either got the long hair or the crew cut. And he didn't like the mohawk. I was like, no, you're doing too much.
He going crazy.
Yeah.
Let me cut this off.
Yeah. No. And I didn't like the scene. Well, the scene that didn't work for me, I felt they should have fixed. And like I said, it could be on my part. It did not translate as to how they brought back Superman to life. I don't understand that scene. Maybe I need to watch it again, but I'm not understanding how you're running around and just got to run and touch the mother box at the right point and it can bring something back to life or turn back time. I'm not understanding that.
Got you.
They need to explain it better. Or at least to me, maybe I need to watch it again. I don't know, but those scenes didn't work. And that's about it, honestly.
What I didn't like about this movie, and it goes straight back to the Flash. I didn't like him. He kept falling, hitting walls. And granted, maybe he ain't got it together, but at least he was fast enough. However, was he? Because a parademon shot him, bro. I said, oh my God.
I can fix that. So I'll have to actually rewind it when it happened. In my mind, I can interpret how that actually made sense.
Do your worst.
Okay. So the Flash, he's moving so fast in the circle, right? He's moving at, he said they were preparing to go fast and speed of light. So he's moving at near quantum speeds, right? So when you see that circle of him moving, he's moving so fast, he's technically always everywhere. Some people think that, oh, he's moving so fast, you ain't going to be able to hit him. No, he's moving so fast, no matter where you shoot, that if you shoot in that circle, you will hit him. That's how physics work. He's moving that quick. It's like a fan. The fan is moving so quick, oh, you can't hit it. No matter where you throw the rock in the fan gets hit. That's how that works. So the paradigm didn't have to aim. It just have to see the streak of him moving in a circle and just aim at that, and it's gonna shoot him.
F you for taking that from me.
No, but does it make more sense now?
No, I don't care. It makes sense.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That's how physics works.
I just
guys.
didn't like. I was like, man, whatever, man.
You have to imagine it as a fan. He's not moving so quick. He's gonna just.
They
dodge
really
it.
did put science behind this
Yeah.
shit, though. They really did.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
How
All
it
right,
works.
that's one thing that caught me off guard. Now I don't care no more. Thank
It
you,
was a
Zack
good-
Snyder.
Thank you. It was a good movie.
It was a good movie, man.
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons, dope.
We're giving a letter grade or a number grade.
I think we give it a letter. We give it a letter. All right, J.K. Simmons, can't forget him. Commissioner Gordon, phenomenal.
Right?
I love the Easter eggs in this movie. I rewinded a couple times. Very disappointed that I didn't get the Green Lanterns like I wanted to, but goddammit, I know this. They were supposed to be in that movie. Because when that Justice Hall was destroyed, it was only Kilowatt. And we talked about this. Kilowatt is not a defender of this sector.
Somebody would have had to have called him there.
Yep. And that had to be Hal Jordan or John Stewart or Kyle Rayner.
Who did the ring go to find in the scene where the original Lantern got his hand cut off?
I don't know because it had to be someone 5,000 years ago.
It makes you wonder.
You think Abin Sur? Was he that old?
I don't know, but that's what I thought. Like,
Speaking of that scene, gods.
Oh my God.
See, this is the thing about Wonder Woman.
I'm ready for new gods, man.
This is the thing about Wonder Woman 1 that I didn't like. They didn't talk about the gods. Her myth, though, is based on gods.
And I think we're gonna get that in Wonder Woman 3.
The way y'all don't understand this. During a war, technically Ares was stronger than Zeus.
Oh yeah.
There's a war going on. He's
saw-
feeding off this.
We saw that. Like, you struggling to shock this nigga? Oh, okay, let me. I got this with my axe. Let me go up. Darkseid was over. He was like, oh, my collarbone.
And I love they changed it from Steppenwolf and Darkseid. Now it makes sense. Darkseid was a younger Darkseid. He wasn't in charge yet. He was kind of in a Steppenwolf situation, and he got defeated. And then he destroyed other homes and worlds and
He
stuff.
worked his way up. So this is a rookie Darkseid. I'm glad we brought that scene up because it's another thing that kind of confused me. So when he hit the ground, was that seal the anti-life equation?
I don't know.
Because then when Steppenwolf is reliving the flashback, he's like, oh, it's here, it's Earth. He smashes the Earth and resembles the same equation. He's like, it's here underneath the surface. I'm like, well, shouldn't Darkseid know that already if this is the same
But maybe
planet?
he wasn't looking for it at the time.
Maybe
didn't know it yet.
maybe back then, because remember they said the unconquered planet, it wasn't even named yet. Maybe they didn't even know that they were on Earth.
Possibly.
He was like, yo, this is that planet.
Possibly.
No, because then again, they knew about that's where the mother boxes were.
No, the mother box was with them at first.
Oh,
And they came to Earth to conquer it, and they ran to gods and Green Lanterns and stuff.
right, you right.
Because what is Athena?
Literally-
Artemis.
You literally picked the wrong planet. You should have went somewhere else.
They had gods and bro. Zeus and them was bigger, bro. I was like, God damn, that shit's still tight, bro. They were getting it in. Green Lantern. Green Lantern was weak, but the rest of them, man, the first king of Atlantis before he fell, bro. He came with his trident, bro. He was whooping ass,
They
bro.
had the Persians. The Persians was there.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh man. And the number one scene for me, my favorite scene of this whole movie.
Number one scene.
Number one
Okay.
was how they delivered the package to Darkseid. I must have screamed for the heavens, bro. That fool Aquaman, serve him up. One of them was like, and then Superman came in, bow. One of them was like, nah, you're done. Cut that fool head off. Here's a package for you, bruh.
That was tight. I ain't gonna lie. That was tight.
He was like, dead. He ain't coming back.
They didn't even care, bro. He was like, I told you he would fail. It's like, you did.
You did.
What
I thought he was going to kill him for saying that.
like-
How dare you tell me the truth?
He was like, I knew. He was like, so what we gonna do now? It's like the old ways. We finna just go back and conquer it ourselves. So,
Freak this technology. Oh, bro, the technology. They showed a little bit of apocalypse technology with the little spider taking you and then killing you. Like yo, it take your brain.
bro, yes. I'm hyped.
Bruh.
Snyder gets it. He gets it.
You can go all day with this thing, man. The way Darkseid was looking and the portal opened, he looks like.
He's like, are we gonna get that anti-life equation?
And one more thing. Did you catch it?
What?
Cyborg's dad's assistant, apprentice.
Oh yeah, I think that's the Atom.
He's the Atom, bruh. He's the Atom.
Is it he's officially the Atom, or is like I just think he's the Atom?
Same name. Ryan Chow.
Oh, he's the Atom.
That's that. And shout out to Zack Snyder for making diversity in the team legitimately.
I picked up on it a little bit, and when they was like, "You're head of nanotechnology," and I was like, "Why did they focus on?"
And he was going to show him something, and then it all went down. He was like, "I got something to show you." He was going to show him his tech.
When they said that, I was like,
I would not be surprised if his new assistant is a young, spunky scientist that might resemble Vibe.
I'm here for
The
it.
universe is opening, guys. Let's give this movie a grade. We've been here too long, man. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Yo, man, I'm coming right out the bat. I ain't no bullshit, bro. I'm giving this movie a straight B+.
B+. Zack Snyder gave me everything I wanted. I got the superhero movie, show, whatever that I deserved. I've been wanting something like this. There's some nitpicks, costume designs, and things like that. Stuff I didn't explain, but goddamn it, at this point in my life, I'm too old to really give a fuck. I'm gonna give this movie an A. I had so much fun. It reminded me of how much fun I had when I watched Infinity War. Got right to the point, showed me the superheroes. This is an A movie for me, J3. That is my final grade. This movie will be purchased and will be added to the collection.
And I will borrow it.
I will give you my downloadable seal.
There we go. There we go.
This will not leave my home. No, just... All right, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the review, the discussion, the fun, the love. Thank you, Zack Snyder.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone behind this.
Yes.
Shout out to the actors coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And they better do something with Shazam because he does not fit in with this movie.
Right? Especially the family.
I'm J3.
And I'm your boy, Sable Rocks.
And we out.